right. All right, let's get it. Let's get it live from our mouths to your ears. It's another episode of Guessing from the Stands. It's your boy R91.
Man, you know what it is. Coach Nard back in the building. Happy to be with the bro once again on a fine podcasting evening, well, nighttime. How you
Yes.
feeling? Well, I guess it's still, you know what's always confused me, bro?
What's
Does
up?
evening run all the way till the morning? Can you still say evening, or is evening only a certain period?
I think evening is from 6 p.m. until 11:59.
Okay,
I think
gotcha.
I could be wrong.
I could be too. Like, I don't know.
I
I'm gonna
could be
find out.
wrong. I could be wrong, but you know what? We'll educate ourselves and get back with the folks this week. Nardo, how was your weekend, man? Tell us about I
Man, my
gotta
weekend was
check in
pretty
with you,
good,
bro.
bro. My weekend was pretty good. Unfortunately, with every win, you have to win with dignity. You have to lose with dignity. Unfortunately, we had our first loss this season this past week in a tough fought game. Um, you don't make any excuses. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to win. You know what I'm saying? When uh, I'm not even gonna make that excuse. We could have played better. We lost 16-6. We had opportunities to score. We didn't. Defense played well. I mean, we held them to 16 points. A very good team. I think they were ranked 8 in the state of Maryland. So it is what it is. We back preparing for homecoming this weekend against St. Charles, and
Jesus
keep the
Christ,
ball rolling.
already?
Get to 3-1.
Homecoming already?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I guess.
fourth
That
game of the season. Because you got to think, high schools up here, we only play a 9-game season. So the fourth game of the season, you're pretty much halfway through your season.
true indeed. Nah. Yeah, just
Yeah, it's
dang,
definitely early, but
damn. But I guess we are going into what's it called next week? So we're going into what do you call it? What do you call that shit?
what?
We're going into fall technically, and we're
Oh,
going into October. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Why not? I guess it makes sense.
yeah.
But
Other than that, man, I was chilling with the fam. Enjoy the weekend. How about yourself?
good, man. How was the game today or Monday?
The game Monday, shit, fucking that one. That I'll put it to you like this: same situation. We had opportunity to score, and we didn't. This one was really more so about special teams, man. And the disheartening thing about it is previous week, we won 30-0. This week we lost 26-12. The first 3 series of the game, we were on defense because we couldn't no. Yeah, the first 3 series of the game. I don't know. All right, so first series we came out on how did we get on defense the first series when we were supposed to have the ball? Oh, fucking fumbled the kickoff. Boom. That happened basically 3 times in a row. We couldn't field the fucking kickoff. 2 times it was a fumble. One time the ball hit the ground. One of our players let it hit him and didn't recover it. I mean, that's what happened. So, our special teams are very bad this game. So, our special team coach is getting it together. You know what I'm saying? He's back in the lab. We have that shit this week, and you can't blame one side of the ball for everything. There was missed tackles on defense, opportunity to score on offense, but there are certain glaring mistakes where you're like, "Yo, we can't have that." You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So that's how it was, man. It was a 2L weekend this weekend. It happens. You know what I'm saying? The main thing is how you get out of it. Do you lose with dignity the same way you have pride about who you are when you win? Are you
yeah.
still proud of who you are and what you can do this upcoming week and how you're going to develop and get better? Or do you now not speak so highly of yourself? Do you now not speak so highly of the same program that you were speaking highly of when things were going in your favor? You know what I'm saying? It truly shows your character and who you are as a team, as a unit, and individually as players and coaches. So that's where we're at now. You know what I'm saying? We're not necessarily back to the drawing board after one loss, but it's seeing where, okay, this isn't as good as we may have thought it was, or this definitely something we thought that needed to improve, but we couldn't find maybe the personnel to improve. Well, now you gotta find it, or you gotta find, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, you have to, because now, even though you were making up for it in other places and still winning games when they caused you to lose games, you can't have that. So yeah,
For
that's where
sure.
that's where we're at with it.
No, that's. I mean, listen, man. It's all part of the journey, bro. Like you said, at the end of the day, you didn't get into this just to win. You got into
No,
it for the
hell
ultimate
no.
goal, which is the championship. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yes, sir. Well, let's jump right into it. Now you know what it is. But my weekend was cool, bro. Everything was cool. We are here at episode 265, so somewhat of a milestone for us. We're doing this a long time. Um,
Absolutely, bro.
I
We
think
at
the folks
35 away from
deserve
300.
something. Yeah, man. I think the
35
folks
away from
deserve something.
300, man.
Yeah, man. That's amazing. That being said, y'all tap in with everything we got going on here. Y'all know Guests from the Stands is holding it down from the sports aspect live in the Union Discord every week. We host Guests from the Red Zone on Sundays. We host Saturday evening college ball talk. Fights every weekend. Well, when there are weekend fights. I mean, you name it, bro. We in there all the time. So y'all tap in. Link is in the bio to join the Discord as well. Man, shoot, bro, everything is good to go, man. Everything is straight. Nardo, college football is here. Let's get it cracking. Salute to my guy B Dot checking in. Shout out to B Dot, man. Shout out to B Dot, brother. I see you. Appreciate you tapping in with us. Sure, man. Let's get into it, man. College football is back. Let's do what we do. Let's break down the top 25 and go from there.
Let's do it.
All right, so going into the top 25. Uh, uh, this week, starting at 25. Let's go with the two that dropped out. Nebraska and Northern Illinois both dropped out this week. I appreciate CBS letting us know who dropped out of those as well, because sometimes it's kind of hard to keep up with, but whatever the case may be. Coming in at 25 is Boise State, soon to be in the Pac-12. Boise State, only 10 years too late, but hey, man, what are you gonna do?
Facts. Could you imagine if they had done it
Followed
around like right
by
after they beat Oklahoma in the Fiesta Bowl?
yeah, like the Kellen Moore days and stuff like. Come on, man, y'all could have did this then, but what are you gonna do?
Facts. You're muted, bro. I can't hear you. Yo, can you hear me?
What's the deal? Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Winston, what's the deal, brother?
What's the dilly? What it
Deal? What's the
is?
yes, sir.
All right, I can hear
No,
you.
I think I know what happened. I think that background um preview that they were showing on the side kind of muted my mic. Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So yeah, so let's get back to it. Yeah, man, the bottom 21 or the bottom five, of course, being uh rounded out by Oklahoma losing to Tennessee. So that's kind of what moved them there. Starting off with 20, Oklahoma State, followed by Illinois, Iowa State, Clemson, and Notre Dame route out the next five. Opening up the top 15 is Louisville, LSU, and USC. Now, under the current football playoff format, here is where we would have our 12 seeds:
Mm.
Michigan, Missouri, Utah, Penn State, Oregon, Miami at number 7, Ole Miss at 6, Tennessee at 5. So your top 4 seeds if the playoffs were to start today would be Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, and Texas would all have a bye. All right, man.
So that puts, oh goodness, yo, that's Michigan going to Tennessee, Missouri going to Ole Miss,
Yes,
Utah is coming down to Miami, and Oregon would be home against PSU.
yes,
Treacherous.
yes.
Yo, hey, I can't
Treacherous.
wait for this shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm not
Because it's
gonna
not,
lie.
it may not be these exact teams, but just the fact that we're gonna get home playoff games in college football atmosphere is about to be
And
ridiculous.
that's what I like the most about this. Had they all been both, like imagine they just picked the, I don't know, the we always use it the Beef O'Brady's Bowl as a playoff game. I don't know, but the home atmosphere of a college football playoff, that's fire.
Yo, because let's say hypothetically, Penn State gets somewhere in that top 5 through 8. Yo, could
Yeah,
you imagine a home playoff game at Penn State that's a
that's
whiteout?
crazy. That's you know they're going for the whiteout. In the wintertime, it'd be a winter whiteout. You already know. That's exactly what it would be. 100%.
That shit would be sick.
It would be crazy. That shit would be crazy. Winston, I was letting them know
That'd
they
be
can find
crazy.
us each and every week in the Discord on Sundays. A guest from the Red Zone. We got
Yes,
we
yes,
show Red
yes,
Zone all day, man. We talking football
yes.
all day, talking parlays all day. Actually, Nard, that is what I did for the weekend. I
Oh,
did my first
oh, you ain't
parlay.
get to the story. Oh no, wait till you hear
Yeah,
this shit.
yeah. I did my first parlay, Nard.
How was it?
I didn't send my nephews any money, so it tells you that it was some bullshit.
Hey, look, that's how it is. Event, trust me, you gonna hit. It's just learning. You know what I'm saying? When to bet versus just betting on your favorite people. Like actually analyze. Look, if I'm going for a Garrett Wilson anytime TD, is Patrick Surtain strapping his ass this week? Who are they playing? Who's their number one corner? You know what I'm saying? Like really diving into that shit. That shit will
Mhm.
happen there. And then plus when you start betting, bro, you start watching the game differently. You know what I'm saying? You get a little bit more into it. You know what I'm saying? So no, I encourage people to put a little chump change out there just to have fun. If you feel like you're getting addicted or something like that, seriously seek help. You know what I'm saying? Because money's
Oh
bad.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Even me and Malaysia did a few parlays this weekend. She was on TikTok trying to learn from different women who do parlays how to do that shit and shit. So that shit was fun, man.
I'm
But
going to be
let
honest
me
with you,
ask.
Nard. I hated that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I'm,
I was about to
I'm a
say. So
competitor.
like, so Nord. So like, do you watch the game different when you are putting down a wager?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like usually, like I don't watch like bullshit ass games. Like let's say we're mid season, niggas is 2-6, and there's another team that's like 3-5, but they're playing on Monday night. Nigga, I'm watching that shit. Like let's just say it's
Mhm.
motherfucking Commanders Jaguars on a Monday night. Nigga, I'm gonna watch that shit like a motherfucker.
Right,
Mhm.
right. Let's get down to these scores from last week. Number 19, Illinois beat Nebraska. That obviously knocked them out. Ohio State ran the table against Marshall 49-14. Clemson, Nard, they look like the Clemson of old. This is they've been trending to look like what
Stop
we
there for
know.
a quick second. We can stop there
Yes,
for
let's
a
stay.
second.
Yep.
They opened up the season with a 34-3 loss to Georgia, which did that we were already ready to blow the house up down there. All right, so they recovered.
Mm-hmm.
They put 66 up on Appalachian State. We're like, well, that's what they're supposed to do. And then they go up against another, like I said, a team that I always call a tough opponent in the ACC in North Carolina State. And I believe they hung 50. Oh, they hung 60 on them. So 59-35 there. So it's looking like they're getting back on track to who they want to be as far as a team. I don't know that they necessarily have an identity as of yet because they're not truly a defensive team or really a well-rounded team that has a great defense and a great offense that we've seen in the past. We've seen them give up a lot of points. So giving up
Mm-hmm.
35 to a North
Mhm.
Carolina State isn't very great to look down the line in a potential ACC championship matchup against Miami or so. So I feel like they're looking better than we thought they may have looked after that week one loss. But their schedule moving forward, they have Stanford, then they're going to Florida State, they're going to Wake Forest, they have Virginia at home, then they have Louisville at home, then they're at Virginia Tech, at Pitt. Then they got Citadel by my ass at home. They end out with South Carolina at home, so they're going to be favored probably in the rest of their games moving forward. So
Except for the South Carolina one, they might not be.
depending on how South Carolina continues to play throughout the season, you could
True.
be 100% correct.
True.
So it's really up to them to decide their fate. If they could still possibly make it into that top 12. So you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Dabo for his coaching job the last 2 weeks, and let's see if they can keep it going
If
throughout the
we're
rest.
going to be loud with the criticism, we got to be loud with the
Oh yeah,
praise as
look, bro,
well.
look, I'm a
So,
coach, bro, so I know what it feels like to lose and lose by a lot, but knowing
mm-hmm.
that that's not the team that you have, knowing that y'all can play much better, you can coach much better, and when you get the opportunity to do that, that's what you're gonna do. So shout out to him.
Shout
Yes.
out. Moving on, Iowa State at 18. I mean, Arkansas State is no real 52-7. LSU beat UCLA 34-17. Louisville, mighty Louisville, once again, 31-19 against Georgia Tech. I believe that's Georgia Tech's first loss of the year. I believe. Hold on, I'll tell you in 2 seconds. That is no, it's their second. They're 3-2, so they've already played 5 games.
Syracuse.
Yes, they lost to Syracuse. You're right. You're absolutely right. Going on, let's see here. Notre Dame hung up 28-3 against Miami, Ohio. Again, getting it done, redeeming themselves from earlier this season. Penn State. It is still before Halloween, so Penn State does not look like frauds yet. Beat Kent State 56-0. Michigan in a nail biter.
The Goochland potted meat bowl.
You have to be in the Discord to understand.
If you know, you know.
Michigan. Okay. Let's talk about this Michigan USC game for a second, Nard. Now, when Michigan lost and who they lost to, we said that they were not ready yet. Okay. But to hang up a team that we praise so much with USC, what's your thoughts on Michigan now that they've turned it around and clearly look like a competitive team again? They don't have the offense that they had last year, but
I was
through and
hoping,
through.
you know what? I'm glad you said that, and I was hoping that you gave some credit to Michigan because that shit is undeserved in certain ways. Now, here, listen. Did they stay true to who they are? Absolutely. Okay. But did USC and Lincoln Riley stay true to who they've been? Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's not
a
many
people that
can give up 290 yards on the ground. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Michigan rushed 46 times for 290 yards and 3 touchdowns. You know what they passed for?
I know it was right at 100.
32 yards.
Okay, so was it Jesus?
Earl, they had 32 passing yards in a 4-quarter game.
Okay.
You're not beating many teams like that.
No.
At first, I don't know how USC was unable to stop the run isn't surprising. Their specialty has never been the trenches. Their specialty has always been offense, being able to outwit you, outscore you. However, when that's not working, when you're not getting
word up,
we lost you for a second, not. Shoot, we might have lost him for a minute.
It was so
come back in, but yeah,
the value.
Yeah. But to his point, Mike, what's the deal, bro? To his point. Ain't too much. Just going through the top 25s weekend real quick. But yeah, to Nard's point, because Nard, we lost for a minute. Whenever you can hop back in, let me know. To his point, though, he's right. I mean, USC has never been a team, especially under this Lincoln Riley regime, that's been known for being able to stop you at the defensive line. And even the way that they played against LSU this year. You got to give them credit where it's due, but a team that just keeps pounding the ball at the line, it's going to wear your line out. So for them to get nearly 300 yards running the ball, I didn't know they passed for 32 yards. But it is what it is. They came away with a 2-point win. Say it again.
Ain't no need to pass.
Yeah. Facts. I mean, when you facing the team, you kind of take advantage of where you know you got it. But 46 rushing attempts. That's 1940s football.
If they ain't stopping it, bro, ain't no need for you to switch it up.
Yeah.
I'm running the ball and I'm having a 5 or 6 yard average, bro. Why am I passing it?
Listen, we is stumping mud holes. We are stumping mud holes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Real talk. That's the only way.
I know we talking college ball, but shit, y'all see what happened to the Cowboys the last 2 weeks. Ain't no need to throw the ball when you can run it all day.
Facts.
Are we good now, Winston? We sound all right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. But
Yeah, man.
I'm not upset at I'm not upset at the game plan. The only thing is it sustainable versus these high powered offenses today? If that team has a defensive line that can stop the run, what's your alternative?
I mean, game plans change every game, though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
They
think
do.
they game saying, "Hey, we're gonna run the pill 46 times." But
Right.
shit, if I not ran it up the gut 30 times and they ain't stop it yet,
Right.
shit, I'm run that bit 10 more times.
Yeah. 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 If I'm having success, why change it?
Yeah,
You know?
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, don't
Yeah.
fix it.
What'd you say,
Going
Mike?
we got you back, Nart?
Yeah, no, I thought Mike said something.
Oh no, he was just agreeing with you, saying, if the game plan don't need to be switched, don't change it.
Oh yeah,
Running
absolutely.
the ball. Yeah. Going into the rest of the schedule, though, Oklahoma State lost to Utah. No surprise, they're 22-19. Still, Oklahoma State always competitive, playing with the best of the best. Mizzou had a bit of a struggle with Vandy putting them away, 30-27.
Yeah.
I mean, look, they've looked mighty all throughout, so I'm not going to say it's a cause for concern yet. Every dog has their day. Miami went to South Florida, or really went to West Florida, but South Florida nonetheless, and hung up 50. The offense looked prolific. I will give South Florida their credit. Defensively, early in the game, they were hitting Miami in a way that I think Miami hadn't been hit yet.
Listen, they've done the same thing to Alabama for 2
They did the
years in a
same thing
row.
to Alabama. Yeah,
Their
yeah.
first half, the problem with USF is not the talent they have initially. It's just their depth. They don't have as many guys that they can go to. They're a well-coached team. They fight hard. Goal issues out there. Like I said, the last 2 years they've competed with teams we haven't seen them compete with since they had fucking BJ Daniels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're a very well-coached team, but they're just not very deep for the level of talent that Alabama and Miami now is bringing in those type of games. So they're able to compete initially, but after a while, they just wear you the fuck down.
That game versus Central Florida is going to be the real litmus test for me of where they are as a program. Obviously, guys who are competing for the playoffs, they're not there yet, but bowl eligible teams and should be really good bowl eligible teams. If they can compete hard against them, that's going to tell me their program in the right direction. And that is something that looks good to recruits to me, because it's like they can be a piece to take this program to the next level. Everybody's not going to get to play at your Georgias, at your Bamas, at your Oregons. You're going to be sitting behind in that depth chart. But if you got a chance to go out there and play and compete and get some wins, these audition tapes are what pushes your program to the next level.
Word up.
Just for me, I think that's something that a lot of recruits could look to, and it's good for them. Texas A&M beat Bowling Green. Nothing to really talk about there. Tennessee beat Oklahoma 25-15. Tennessee looked as dominant as I thought that they would. I think Oklahoma got their first taste of real SEC ball, and I mean, I think they can compete in the SEC, no doubt, but it's just a little faster, a little stronger, and they hit a little harder in the SEC than they did in the Big 12.
They are veering and they are shooting.
Yeah, and unlike Texas, Oklahoma didn't really sign up for a lot of those matchups against Texas A&M and Alabama and stuff like that to kind of get a taste.
Well, the start to me, bro, and Mike, tell me if you agree. To me, the stark difference in that game, even though it wasn't very high scoring, was the quarterback play. Yes. I can't pronounce his last name, but Nico was a far better quarterback in that game than either one of the guys that came in for Oklahoma. The way he was able to sustain drives, keep the ball moving, find the open man, limit his mistakes. I'm not sure if he had an interception. I don't think he had an interception. So to be able to do that within the framework of the offense and still have guys to be able to run the ball, that's the balance that Michigan didn't have. But that's the type of balance that you're going to need in order to be able to win against teams that are deep, that are talented, and that are well coached. You know what I'm saying? So, and also, I know Josh Heupel wanted that win because he was the OC out there a few years ago and ended up getting fired from Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? So he comes back as a head coach of Tennessee with a very good team. Like you said, they definitely look like a playoff team to me. But to me, it was the difference in quarterback play as opposed to physicality. I think Oklahoma's going to be a physical team. They've always been them in Texas were the bullies of the Big 12. So it's not like a team that, you know what I'm saying, a Kansas or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I think they're just as physical as anybody in the SEC. It's just now it comes down to, well, not one, I don't think they have the skills as everybody in the SEC. In the trenches, I think they're good. I don't think they have the skills as everybody in the SEC, and they don't have the quarterback play as the top teams in the SEC right now.
Correct. Neither quarterback threw a pick in that game. Nico went 13 to 21 for 194 with one tutty. Michael Hawkins Jr. Went 11 of 18 for 132 with a touchdown. And I think,
but they also, Michael Hawkins Jr. didn't start. Jackson Arnold actually started that game and got pulled after he went 7 for 16. So
gotcha. Okay.
If you know anything, if you follow recruiting, Jackson Arnold 2 years ago, 2 years ago, because last year he was a freshman, he was the highest rated quarterback coming out. So this is not, you know what I'm saying, him getting pulled like that wasn't something that people were expecting. It's not like he was, you know what I'm saying, a bum or anything. But it has been 2 years. He didn't start last year, but he hasn't really caught on to the college level yet. You know what I'm saying? It's not clicking just yet. So we'll see what it is with Oklahoma. Brent Venables is a great coach, because with that highly potent offense in Tennessee, at the end of the day, they still only scored 25, and had Oklahoma's offense not been so abysmal, it would have been, to me, more competitive than just 10 points. It might have been like a 3-point game where Oklahoma might have won. So that'll be something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's over for Oklahoma as of yet. Do I think they're going to make it to the SEC championship? No, but I don't think that they're going to be a fucking, you know what I'm saying, just bowl eligible team. I think they're a team that could potentially get to maybe one of those free New Year Sixes or one of those late December bowl games.
Winston, you were about to say something?
Oh, no, I just wanted to add a quick tidbit before we move on from this game. I was listening to some historical information. I'll just say that they was talking about how Tennessee back in like the mid to early 2000s, they used to sign track guys or they used to get their wide receivers from the track team, and whatever scholarships that they didn't have, they just had the track team use their scholarships.
I can see that. I could definitely see that. For certain guys, if you ran track and you played football, you don't need to pay for school twice. So if track has scholarships and you don't, fuck it.
Yeah.
If you're that good.
Yeah, like they was talking about that. They was also saying, I don't know if you guys knew about this or not, that Ricky Williams technically was on the minor league baseball team his junior year of college.
That happens a lot. That happens, especially in
because they get drafted out of high school or they get drafted during college.
No, I mean, but I think it was framed under the guise of this is how you get some scratch.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, probably.
Well,
I mean, Russell Wilson was on the Yankees.
Yeah.
He's been a part of their farm league system for at least 10 to 12 years. I know.
I thought he was on the Rangers.
Years. He was on the Rangers before that.
Yeah, before that.
But I know he's been on the Yankees for at least about 10 years or so.
Well, you know what? He can go on to the Yankees.
He was at Wisco. Yeah, I would say he got drafted when he was at Wisconsin.
No. I mean, he could go to the Bronx right now.
They got drafted out of NC State, bro.
NC State? Okay, so he got drafted out of NC. Okay.
Yeah.
I know it was one of the two.
No, yeah, because he was drafted before he went to Wisco.
Right.
But he can head to the Bronx right now, though.
Hey, please refrain from ever saying that again. Wisconsin doesn't deserve a nickname. They fucking suck.
Wisco.
Okay,
that's crazy.
We've been saying Wisco forever. I don't know what you're talking about, but
garbage. Maybe you could call them Wisco in basketball. They seem to do something every now and then. You know what
Hey man, Monty Ball say you like to talk to you.
Monty Ball was a single player. That team still sucked.
Team stuff, yeah, man.
Hold on, JJ Watt. They was all right with JJ Watt now.
That's a good point.
Did they win a natty or go to one?
That's crazy.
All right, bro.
Ole Miss hung up 52 on Georgia Southern. Texas. All right, Winston, your man.
Yeah.
Your man Arch.
Hey.
Arch Manning in this game.
Hey.
Put up.
Number one over. Listen, if the draft was today, every college player was on the board, Arch Manning would be number one draft.
You high as a motherfucker.
If every player, every quarterback.
Travis Hunter is going number 1 through 5.
Every player, bro.
No way he gets drafted before Travis Hunter. Ain't no way.
You talking about this draft?
If Travis Hunter practiced hard enough, he could play quarterback.
Yeah, I'm just saying like some bullshit.
You talking
scenario.
about 25 or 26?
Yeah. I'm talking about this year, right now, like well, I guess this season would be what the
this
draft
25.
Yeah.
So
so April 25. If he's eligible. No, he's saying if he was.
If Arch Manning was eligible, he'll be the number one pick, bro. My word.
I think the weed is smoking.
First of all, Cam Ward
bro.
would get drafted. He wouldn't be the number one quarterback taken. Cam Ward's getting drafted before him. Quinn Ewers would get drafted before him.
Talk about it.
Travis Hunter, motherfucking.
Talk about it.
Hold on.
You ain't seen what I see, brother.
Not Carson.
Some offensive lineman with a Polynesian last name.
You ain't seen what I seen, brother.
No, listen. I see
watching that game,
bro. That's why I seen guys who play in the Sun Belt
getting drafted before Arch.
No, that's who he was playing against.
I'm talking about what the mechanics of drone. Like every pass went right into the motherfucker's hand.
Because ain't nobody guarding them. Because there's no one there.
I seen people throw bullshit passes, bro. I seen people.
I'm not saying he's not good, bro.
I seen upperclassmen in the Big 12.
Have you watched Cam Ward? And I ain't just saying
yeah.
But bro, come on. That what he's doing right now, and I'm not saying we've necessarily played the greatest of teams either, but Arch Manning didn't play when they played Michigan. You know
but also like I kind of look at quarterbacks like drafted quarterbacks. You're looking at the mechanics, the potential. What is the next 3 years looking like?
Okay. I'm not mad at it because I do think that
I don't think Arch Manning is better than Cam Ward.
Okay, Cam Ward aside, is he a better prospect?
He's not a better football player than Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is better than Cam Ward.
I think
Travis Hunter is the best player in football right now. Period.
Yeah, I think he's the best player.
He's the only player we've seen since probably Dion that could legitimately, or maybe Charles Woodson because he did it in college. He was really only a punt returner. But that could legitimately go both ways. Legit.
Yeah.
I think in the NFL he's only going to choose receiver because of the money, and he should. He should choose receiver.
I don't know, bro. It's like this. He could set the precedent, bro. If he's able to do it, bro. He could set the precedent. No. Fuck them. No, I'm not saying they're going to pay him 2 full salaries for corner, but he could be the highest paid player ever. And why couldn't he? Why couldn't he play both sides?
You have to play packages in corner. I'm guessing.
I would agree with that. But when he gets out there, you know that he's going to be dominant. I agree. He's probably not going to play.
I didn't know he was 6'1" until Earl told me. I was like, oh, well, that changes a lot.
Yeah, no, he's 6'1".
6'1" corner, and he's skinny, but
I thought he was 5'10".
Muscular skinny.
Oh yeah, nah.
And he's got that. He's not as wiry as Ocho, but he's got that lean.
And he delivers that thigh out. Yeah. Look at that motherfucking forced fumble for the game. Like, come on, bro. And then look at the catches that he made, bro. The picks he's made as a corner. Like, he's legit, like, bro.
And also, I think
for my own bigger. 2 eyes, he might be the greatest college football player I've ever seen. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because here's what I'm saying. You cannot limit him to one thing. You name a great receiver, I can say that Travis Hunter can compete with him.
Right.
You name a great corner, I can say he can compete with him.
For sure.
Maybe better.
True.
Oh.
What you say, Mike?
I mean, he easily be number one receiver taken and the number one cornerback taken right now in the league. I mean, in college football.
In the draft, bro. That shit is crazy.
I agree with Nard, though. I mean, he's just from the eye test, bro. He's in there when it comes to talking about like the greatest college football players that we've seen in our lifetime. Yeah. He's in that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. His numbers ain't gonna add up. Well, his numbers don't compete right now to like the Reggie Bushes or even the and Crabtree. You know what I'm saying? But just looking at his body of work, just looking at what he does day in, day out, weekly basis, he's definitely a conversation. I think, honestly, bro, his IQ for the game is what's not talked about enough. Granted, he's a great receiver, great defensive back, but bro, just being able, and Nar, you can attest to it, being a coach, just being able to understand down and distance, being able to understand how zone works. For instance, if you're a cover two, you're in cover two or whatever, as a cornerback, you know what I'm saying? You get depth. I mean, of course, you take care of the flats, but you make sure you get enough depth as well. Like
hell yeah, so they can't beat you behind your head. Absolutely.
Like I've seen him come off of his and make interceptions that he shouldn't have made. Like he's a fucking great player, bro. He really is.
My thing is this, Mike, and you're right. He won't have the numbers to compete on one side of the ball, but for every extra touchdown that they don't have offensively, he may have a forced fumble or an interception.
Oh, for sure.
Or for every fucking 100 yards that they may have receiving, he may have 10 tackles.
Oh,
you
for
know
sure.
What I'm saying? It's like that's the difference. Where all their stats are gonna say 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. His shit is gonna have shit on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm like, yo, we've truly I've never seen a player that truly plays both sides of the ball legitimately. The nigga starts and he's Colorado's number one receiver. Now Colorado has dudes, but he's the number one receiver and he's their number one defensive player, period. Fuck just corner. He's their best defensive player.
Barring injury, he's going for 100 catches, 1,000 yards, 15 tuds, and 6-7 picks this year.
Come on, bro.
That's insane.
Come on, bro.
That is fucking. That's video game.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
But my thing is, in the league, I feel like the league is going to make him pick one of these.
Yeah, they're gonna make him pick one
because of the fact that you have to protect the investment.
Yo,
now,
Mike, so what do you think?
Could I see some shit where, they're in a playoff run and throw the dogs at them?
Old boy from the Patriots, what is his name? The receiver. Tim Brown. Remember they had him playing cornerback?
Mm-hmm. A long time. Yeah. When was that?
It was like Super Bowl 3, third.
And it's like I could see something like that to where it's like, oh shit, we got to prepare for him on both sides of the ball, and he can do it. And the type of player that he is, bro, I bet you he would study or at least get some kind of burn with, especially practicing with, both sides of the ball.
Speaking of study, bro, I just got to give it up to this nigga for knowing that play, bro. Listen, bro, and I'm keeping it 100. There's only nigga 2 coaches on my staff. Not on my staff, but on Westlake staff that know the entire playbook, all the checks and calls offensively and defensively, and I'm not one of them. It's the head coach and the offensive coordinator, who's also a linebackers coach, Broom, who's been coaching with Coach P for 18 years. You know what I'm saying? This is my first year in this system. So I know, I would say for me, I know
grab a water, BRB.
Honestly, I would say I know 65 to 70% of everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I know 100% of offense, but 100% of defense. But what I don't know offensively is our pass game combinations. I know our concepts and like how, you know what I'm saying, our post concepts, our mesh concepts and stuff like that. But I don't necessarily know what the route combinations are in them. I know what our pass protections are in them because I know all our line shit. Like I know our whole run game in and out. You know what I'm saying? So to know your playbook offensively and then to know it defensively and to be able to execute that shit to such a high level that you can be a feature player on both sides of the ball is incredible.
Yeah. And to your point, Nard, like you said,
and you're doing this shit while going to college and not failing.
Yeah, and like you said, no, to a couple of weeks ago, I think it was week 1, when we were talking about just your experience with coaching. It's not necessarily the amount of plays, also how many different variations of that play that you got.
Bro, come
So
on.
having to remember that
Running mesh
both ways, like
2x2 is not the same as running mesh from 3x1 when you're in trips, or from 3x1 where you have a tight end in there instead of 3 receivers, but it's technically still 3 receivers on one side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The shit always, it's like it's so many variations to the same shit. Now, once you know it, it makes it easier because you're like, all right, well, if I know if we're running mesh, somebody has to run in over, somebody has to run in under. Well, who's the closest nigga to the ball? He's going to be one of the mesh players. So you know, all right, whether it's the inside receiver on trips or if it's a tight end that's attached to the line, that nigga's going to be running the same route. You know what I'm saying? Or if, like, let's just say, you know what I'm saying, we can get off this subject in a second, but just to give y'all a concept of it, let's just say like we're running a post concept where we want posts from both outside receivers. All right, so where does a post put you? A post puts you in the middle of the field. So if I go to trips and there's now 3 receivers on one side, so instead of being 2 outside receivers, everybody's on the same side. Well, the goal was to get 2 players to the middle of the field. So now how do we get 2 guys to the middle of the field? What routes will get them there? So you might do what's called an area post, which instead of going up 12 yards and then cutting in, you're basically cutting in straight 45 from the line. Whatever the route may be, it's about the concept, not necessarily, oh shit, I got to now put another post here. No, the concept is post, but it's where you're getting the players that really makes the play. It's not necessarily the route. So once you start to understand it from that perspective, you really start to, you're able to learn it faster. You know what I'm saying? I know that's the level that he's at and way higher than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think again, just the complications of what it takes to do this at that level. And shout out to Marcel. I mean, he said Hunter probably only going to play. He only going to do both sides of the ball for special occasions once he's to the NFL. I can see him doing a lot of wildcat stuff. Yeah, I think primarily the money's in receiving. I think every receiver in the league is setting the table for the next receivers to get paid hand over fist. And I don't necessarily see him getting the same check as a cornerback. But what I can say is when it comes down to let's just hypothetically say he's in the Super Bowl, right? Yeah, he's the betting favorite to win Super Bowl MVP just off the fact that he probably gonna play both sides of the ball because that's just the kind of player that he is to want to win a championship. And
but I don't think that he would be disrespectful to the game, thinking that he could not play corner all year and just come in the Super Bowl and ball out. Like what
I'm just saying, if they needed it, if they needed it, like
he would be different. Like he would have, in order to play both sides in the league, you don't have to do it every play, but you have to be a part of a package where you regularly play it. Like you can't just think that it's playoff time. I'm about to go play corner against niggas who've been playing receiver all year, and I had 1 rep. Like that shit, I don't give a fuck who you are. That shit ain't gonna work like that. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't play it, it's like you gotta think in high school, he played the same way he plays now. Except for it's different. In high school, you play every single play, every single game. You know what I'm saying? He really does that in Colorado for real. But you know what I'm saying? So he's been doing that. So in order to do it in the NFL, he may not do it every single play. Oh, but he has to get out there every single game regularly.
The dude's motor is different, man.
It is.
That's a different kind of motor.
But I think they're gonna use him like they used Dion in the league. He's gonna primarily play corner full time.
You think he's gonna go
in
deep?
this offensive package? Yeah, because like I don't think you're not gonna put a guy in at corner who's been playing receiver all game.
Exactly. It's different going the other way. Hey Dale, that's how you know your ball, boy.
I appreciate you. Thanks.
All right, so let's get. Oh, and by the way, Colorado.
But that is why I think he's going defense so he can play both.
See, the only thing with me, I just don't know that he's giving up that kind of payday, man.
Listen, you're not gonna give up that type, bro.
It ain't gonna be that much.
Who you are. You're gonna command what he's gonna be the highest paid corner ever because they're gonna have to pay that nigga like a receiver.
But that's gonna raise the corner market.
But But
No,
see,
it's not
but
because everybody ain't Travis Marshall.
everybody ain't him. But see, okay.
True,
So let me ask you this, and not combative, but we've seen this situation before with guys like let's say Alvin Kamara or Jimmy
But
Graham
you
a
gotta
few
think, bro.
years.
That's the same side of the ball.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, but
I
it's
get
tight
that, but
end
my point,
and
no,
running back though.
but here what I'm saying. Jimmy Graham was they tight end that was trying to get paid like a wideout, and they were trying to pay him like a tight end.
They were.
And I'm just saying from the aspect of while it is two different sides of the ball, I am still speaking of two different pay grades in positions. Like as great as Travis Kelce is, Travis Kelce ain't getting Justin Jefferson numbers. He's not. He not getting that kind of payday. Or George Kittle and they not.
Right,
so
the difference we're talking about is not is Travis Hunter gonna play, you know what I'm saying, receiver and running back. We're talking about him legitimately being able to give you 100 yards on offense and then go stop their number one receiver. Like that's a different. Like to be able to do that is that.
You think he set the market of his own?
Yeah, hell yeah,
okay,
bro.
cool.
Because
No, I'm fine with
else,
that. Yeah.
you can't. Nobody else. Travis Kelce can say, "Yeah, I can catch passes," but they'll be like, "All right, you can catch passes," but like you said, Jefferson is a lot faster than you. He gets off the line better than you, so he'll probably end up with more yards and more targets than you will because he'll be open more often. Travis Hunter, he said, "Nigga, I'm a number one receiver," and then on defense, I also control what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like that's different.
Yeah, it probably is a situation that we're only going to see once a generation, and hell, it is what it is.
Trying to be alive.
Yeah. And Colorado did come up with the big win against Baylor in overtime. Look, that last play that Shador made.
Oh, Shador.
Yeah, no, that Shador made.
That throw.
That throw to because they missed it because it wasn't Jimmy Horn. Who was it? It was
what's it on?
What's his name?
Mario Miller.
Oh, his name 14 though. He dropped it on the pass before.
He dropped it on the pass before and it secured that touchdown.
That
right
wasn't
after.
Omarion, right?
Then Wester had
that's not Omarion.
Omarion now. And then Wester had caught the game winner.
Mm-hmm. And
14 was a transfer from Vanderbilt. I forget his name.
Yeah, number 14. I forgot his name.
But the way that they showed poise, man, they would not have won this game last year. And I think even with the adversity that they faced against Nebraska, you can see this team's will to win starting to kick in, and you can see even them correcting their mistakes in real time and having the poise to say, all right, we got another chance. Let's get after it again. And I think that even for Deion, while they do have a lot of things to correct in their coaching staff, and while they do have a lot of things to correct just in discipline and how they play the game, you can see that he figured out how to win when the button was buttoned up to the top button of the shirt. Like you can see it. You could clearly see it in this game. It was an amazing atmosphere. They were at home, but Baylor didn't step off their necks all four plays, and they secured that dub. And you gotta, if we're going to be loud with the criticism again, we got to be loud with the congratulations. And I mean, they overcame something that I don't know that as a team they would have done 8 games ago. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was there. I think that a win like that makes making a bowl game this year very, very real for them. Because that gives them what, 3 games now that they won? They won 3 out of 4. They just lost to Nebraska, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're 3-1. Yep. I'm trying to see if I can find their schedule.
Oh well, I mean, we'll get. Well, I can pull it up.
Oh yeah, well, we know who they playing this week.
Yeah,
but
who they have this week?
We see who you're rooting for, Earl.
Since Florida, baby. Absolutely. But no, I mean, look, I think that now that they're going into conference play, this is where they're going to be battle tested each week, and I can say that their will to win definitely looks to be there last year. Like last year was a lot of distractions. Everybody coming to Colorado every weekend. I haven't seen that many celebrities this year. I could just not be paying attention, but I haven't seen the same amount of celebrities this year.
Shit, Babyface Ray was just performing in the locker room.
I haven't been paying attention the same way, so I couldn't tell you. But I don't like every week it seemed like
after that win, bro.
Yeah, every week it just
In the
seemed like
locker room?
It ain't
in
changed.
the locker room.
What you just said is
They
exactly
had a
what
stage and everything.
People just ain't paying as much attention as they were last year.
okay. So cool.
I think they're gonna get bowl eligible. To be honest with you.
I think they win 6 games. I don't think, and I agree, Marcel. I don't think they're a great team. I really don't even think they're that good of a team, but they have talent there.
And they definitely improved from last year, though.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they have.
They line
The
still
run
some
game is
shit.
very. Although they ran the ball much better this game, I will give them that. The run game still could use a lot of improvement.
Yeah, it's because of their line, their offensive and defensive line. They need some horses to hold.
Yeah.
They need some size. They need some white dudes in the Midwest that eat nothing but beef and steak.
Yeah.
And corn.
Not even corn, or a
I
little
don't
bit
want.
of corn.
Hey, look, I don't want no white guys to listen to rap. Give me all Jimmy Buffett. All right.
Yeah.
All that.
First
Hootie
thing
in the
about
blow.
asking,
Who is Hootie in the Blowfish?
do you know who Jason Aldean is?
Yes.
Brother, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know.
Winston, they need to listen to Boss Man D-Lo.
No,
if they hear Boss Man D-Lo, no.
Keep that
Nah,
D-Lo
you go
out
to
there.
HBCU. I don't want your ass nowhere near around my boy.
Nah, you got. First of all, Dion gotta get to a bigger school. He gotta get to a better market. Right now, he needs straight conservative whites.
Cans of Hellmann's.
He need white cis males.
Exactly. Listen, Winston. He need 5 jars of Hellmann's mayo on that offensive line.
Exactly. Right. I need white guys who rip the sleeves off of they lumberjacks. Yeah, we're nothing but sleeveless lumberjacks.
In wintertime.
If you're a white man,
thread still be dangling like this.
Yeah, if you're
what's that boy down at what's that boy down in Georgia? I need somebody named Tate Ratledge.
Yeah, give me something like that. Like give me a white guy that wears flip-flops with jeans and a ripped flannel in the wintertime. That guy. That's put him on the line. That's what I
soda and shit.
Wait.
Yeah.
I know this is not for nothing. Shout out to Mid Carters and Catering. They're gonna be doing their thing this week. But have you guys seen Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner's?
Have y'all seen Scott Steiner's son?
Yes, bro. I put it in a group earlier, bro.
Oh, hold on. I got
see if you can get. Yeah, please pull that up, bro. That's a big motherfucker.
He plays football.
Yes.
Yeah, he's that.
And he built like his dad.
Yeah, Jacksonville State.
Yes.
Bro, no way. He's 225 though.
Look at that.
Right there.
Which arm?
Genetics.
Yes.
That's
He's
great.
A tight end. He's a tight end.
Which arm is 225?
You feel me? Which arm is 225?
Rex Steiner.
Bro.
First of all, his name is Brock.
Just like Dad, bro.
His name is Brock. All right.
His name is
look
Brock.
He gotta be slow as shit.
Gotta be.
There's no way he's not getting the ball.
How tall? I want to know how tall he is. He's playing tight end. He's
6'2".
Playing tight end.
If he's playing tight end, he's that jacked, and he's at Jacksonville State. He got to be 5'11".
He just had a. Hold on, I'm about to pull this 85 yarder.
That nigga ain't no 225, bro. Sorry.
Let's see the game.
85 yard, you know what I mean?
Or maybe he's a freshman and he's better transfer.
And I think he's but he came to
just say he's a redshirt freshman.
He came to college as a wide receiver.
He came to college as a wideout.
Yeah.
He just
ain't nowhere near 225.
He needs some tape.
He just eat elk all day.
Yeah,
hey, man.
No, bro, he eat elk antlers, man.
Right.
Hey,
right.
These are the white dudes that don't make it. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. That's wild. Oh man. All right. Let's get into next week's schedule. Nah, we ain't got to break that to it. Let's get right to the heavyweight fight, man. We know what we're here to talk about. Alabama and Georgia.
Whoa, hold on. Before we get to that, there are a couple.
We got some good highlighted games.
Oh shoot, yeah. I was gonna get back to it. I just wanted to open up the heavyweight fight. Let's get to it then. All right.
Friday. Well,
that's not a heavyweight fight.
All right, so Army Temple Thursday. Miami's hosting Vatek. That's the opening of conference play for Miami.
You should beat the
dog. Go for the over. Go for the over.
Yeah.
It's 19 points. We should beat the dog shit out of them.
Yes.
Ole Miss is playing Kentucky at 12 on Saturday. That's going to be a good game. I feel like Kentucky's trying to be a bracket buster.
Because Ole Miss ain't played nobody this whole year. So
yeah. Michigan is playing Minnesota.
Nah.
Got a 20-23 matchup.
Right,
Oklahoma State and K-State. This is going to be a really good game.
Yeah, this is going to be a wrangler right here. This is going to be with that breakfast.
Mm-hmm. BYU is traveling to Baylor. That's a.
Does Baylor get their lick back?
No, I think the Mormons come and take it.
Boston College.
Wait, man, Brock is dangerous. Nell, what up?
That's what I'm saying. Boston College, they got a nice cushy schedule. Let me look at Boston College.
If they want to get back ranked, this is a game where I need to see them run the damn score up. All that offensive talent we was talking about when they played Florida State.
I'm saying though, the only people they lost to was a good team in who they lose to? Mizzou.
Yeah, but still they can get back. You got West Kentucky, Virginia Tech. They can end up being ranked versus ranked with Louisville, because really those are the teams that Miami has to worry about. Because I'm telling y'all, bro, I don't see Miami really losing wild games. I don't really see Miami losing more than 3 games, but that's just me.
3.
Yeah.
I talking about Miami of Ohio.
No, I'm talking about the U.
Settle.
No, you said 3. You said more than 3. That means you think we're going to lose anything. That's insane.
Exactly. Talk to
That's
him,
what I'm
Mark.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Do you see what I see?
You feel me? Do you see?
James Madison, they not fucking around with y'all. The over. If you want the apps, the over. You see. SC Wisconsin. That's a good Big Ten.
Is that on that's on CBS or that's on NBC?
Yes.
CBS, okay.
3:30.
Okay.
That's a good little.
There it is. Notre Dame, Louisville. That's on Peacock. Yeah.
How you feel about this one?
Oh, that's ugly. Why I got?
I got Louisville winning.
There's a mousetrap right here. This
I got
night for Notre Dame.
I have Notre Dame because Notre Dame can't lose this game.
That's what I'm saying. Because they lose
they're already
the game.
Not in a conference. If they have
not night
making the playoff, they can't lose 2 games.
That's true.
Very true.
You should have never lost.
And they're at home. Louisville can lose a game and still potentially have a chance at a conference title. But Notre Dame can't lose this game.
They gonna fuck around and give us Notre Dame and Colorado at the Pop-Tart Bowl if Notre Dame lose this.
Yeah, fact. It's a cooked product.
It's Pop-Tart time.
Texas A&M playing Arkansas. Okay, I don't need none of that.
Here we go.
Here we go. Yes, sir. UCF hosting Colorado.
Let's see.
Hey, listen, man.
UCF had
my man Gus
on the street.
Yeah. 3-0. 3-0.
And
that'll be a 3:30 game. Long as there's no cancelings with this hurricane. By the way, prayers out to everybody about to deal with this hurricane coming out.
Yes.
It's not a hurricane. It's a tropical storm.
No, it's gonna be a Cat 3 from what I saw by the time it hits Tampa.
Oh, word?
Yes.
Hey, I don't
know. Going in the Gulf?
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to it, but y'all haven't mentioned this game yet, and it's gonna be a fucking good ass game. Quiet as kept. Illinois and Penn State. Illinois is quiet 4-0, bro. They have 2 ranked wins on the season already against Kansas and 1 on the road last week against Nebraska.
Now, Nard, we saw something similar last year. Got to take you back a year. Maryland was on the same thing until they played Penn State. It was a Penn State. Yeah, Penn State.
It was Penn.
It was Penn, and they got the teeth kicked in.
Right.
4-0, 5-0. Hey, listen, different team, different circumstance, but you're right.
I feel like Nebraska has a more explosive offense than Penn State, and they were able to hold them, you know what I'm saying, and win the game in overtime. I think that what's going to be a difference in this game is Illinois is able to move the ball against Penn State's defense in that environment. They're not going to be able to hear. It's not going to be like any place that they've played recently. For some of the guys, I don't think they played there last year. So it's going to be different. If they can move the ball, then I think their defense should be able to not shut Penn State down, but do enough to help the offense win the game.
Yeah. Battle of Tobacco Road. Duke is hosting North Carolina. Hey, look, Duke is a quiet 4-0 as well, Nard. They're not ranked yet, but they are
You know
open.
who their head coach is, surprisingly?
Yes, Manny Diaz.
I know.
Very interesting.
The ACC. So eventually they'll get their teeth kicked in. So I mean,
yeah. Once they come to play Miami on that Friday night,
once his recruits get in the building, it's over.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about Young Arch versus his first SEC opponent?
This is his actual first test to me. Mississippi State.
Mississippi State.
It's a good test, but it is still
conference. Probably 54-0.
Who they playing?
Mississippi State. Is
they gonna beat the Cowboys
in conference? I mean, yeah, of course, but I'm talking about just.
No, Arch is great. Arch is a really good quarterback. He has a good arm. He has legs that I didn't expect him to have. He definitely has wheels. He makes good decisions. He was raised to be a quarterback, so it's not surprising that he's as good as he is.
Yeah, but you tell he got his athleticism from his dad.
It's not about his ability. It's about now it's going to turn into poise, and we're not going to see really until Texas gets in the crunch time moments. When the lights are on, when everything is on you, can you still make those throws when you were just happy to finally be out there? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm really waiting for. So I think they'll blow Mississippi State out this week.
Clemson is hosting Stanford. And I'm only mentioning ranked teams, by the way. Clemson hosting Stanford. I think it's another game where they need to run the table. I should see no less than 40-point win.
Let's just make sure you get some snaps in.
Let's pause. We'll come back there. We'll close out on that one. LSU is hosting South Alabama. Like Nar said, Penn State is hosting Illinois.
That's 7:30, Nard. 7:30.
Yes. Is there any more ranked games? Oh yeah, Boise State is playing Washington State, and Utah is hosting Arizona. That's going to be a good one. We're going to say, hey man, listen, we got a couple of Heisman hopefuls out in Arizona, a couple of Heisman hopefuls out there, just hopefuls. And then Oregon travels to UCLA at 11 p.m. Pac-12 Well, I guess that's Big Ten.
Hold on, wait. I have a quick question. You have one answer only.
Okay.
What coach is going to be announced as taking an interview for Florida State?
And realistic, none, because they just re-signed. They just signed. What is their coach?
Mike Norvell.
Mike Norvell. They just signed him.
I'm glad y'all brought this up because I have a conversation I want to have, especially with Mike about Florida State.
Okay.
Because I'm wondering, did we get tricked by those last 2 years of Florida State? Having a lot of talent, having Jordan Travis, having a good quarterback, and are we seeing the real what Mike Norvell brings in? Because remember, his first 2 years, he was on the hot seat almost. Well, maybe not the first year, but the second year, he was really on the hot seat. And then the third year, he comes out with Jordan Travis, and they start playing well, and then they, almost make it to the playoffs. I'm wondering, are we starting to see, or excuse me, is this who Mike Norvell really is? Or did they just hit a rough patch? I'm kind of curious.
I want to answer after Mike.
I think two things happened so far this year. One, we haven't been with our offensive coordinator and offensive line coach. He just got back this past week against Cal. I think that was a big thing. Two is all about development. With Jordan Travis was there for 4 years, excuse me. The first 2 years were terrible. Remember, they wanted Jordan Travis out of there because you have to master all. You know what I'm saying? So these 1 year DJ, he was a we don't have a plug and play system right now because all of our production from last year is gone. Keon Coleman, Johnny Wilson, John Bell, Trey Benson, Jordan Travis. That was our offense right there. All of that is gone. You know what I'm saying? Defense, Braden Fisk, Jared Verse. Then you had two cornerbacks that were gone. Like a lot of production is gone. So we don't have the depth to like a team like Alabama or Georgia to where they lose those players and still be in contention. The depth is not quite there yet. Another thing that Norvell has done, he's relied so much on the portal. It works so well for him that I think it kind of got a little beside himself a little bit. So it's like, okay, I'm not gonna recruit a quarterback this hard because this particular person is in a portal. With that being said, we got Brock Glenn in the fold. This is second year. Like you got to remember, the quarterbacks behind him are a true sophomore and a true freshman. Those are the only quarterbacks we have on a roster. So it made sense to go and get a quarterback out the portal. Receivers, the receivers are all out of the portal, and then the two receivers that are not in the portal, one is gone for the year, and the other one came back from injury, which was the 5-star Hakeem Williams. So everything has been portal. And that's just not sustainable, bro. Granted, you can build a competitive team year in, year out of the portal, but you can only build that can only be sustainable if you get in a piece here, a piece there. You can't change your whole roster and expect for it to still be competitive. I think Norvell is still one of the better coaches in college football, but I think this year is a testament that, like, hey, nigga, you've pretty much given us the blueprint, so we're going to use that blueprint. Whereas the portal wasn't as competitive as it is now, he thrived in it. He flourished in it. He was pretty much the first coach to really dig into the portal and succeed with it. You know what I'm saying? I think he gave the blueprint to the rest of college football. So everybody else is going into the portal as hard as Florida State did and becoming successful with it. I.e., look at Miami. Miami only, I think if you lose Cam Moore, your season is over. But your offense is so potent that y'all literally only needed a plug-in piece, which you have in Cam Ward. Florida State's totally different, bro. We got to, nigga, our whole offense has to be replenished. So I say all this to say, I think next year we'll have a third-year quarterback in the system who will be familiar with the system. Again, let's go back to Jordan Travis. Like I said, he didn't thrive or flourish into the system until his third year in it. You know what I'm saying? Once he was able to build the trust, he was able to mastermind the offense, to know it like the back of his hand. So I think Brock Glenn will be there next year. So I think next year will be a better year than this year. I think this year's already a waste. I believe that from this point going forward, though, I mean, we still got something to play for. I mean, it's only 3 games. But I believe from this point forward, you have to see who's on your roster, who's going to be that player that's going to be on your roster next year. You got to right now. You got to figure out who your dog's going to be. So I still think Norvell going to be a pretty good. I still think he's still going to be a pretty good coach, though.
Yeah.
But I'm not, y'all know me. I'm not a biased person, bro. I tell how it is. I do think so. I'm giving Norvell grace right now because he did win 23 games straight, and that's something you can't gloss over that. But I do believe that the abundance of talent that we had at Florida State definitely covered up some inefficiencies that he may have.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, because Cam Ward doing that for Cristobal right now, but I'm living the dream. Fuck it.
Absolutely. Hey,
talk about it, Pastor.
You relish in it, bro. You got to. This shit, man. This shit don't come around.
Hell nah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Nard. The idea of next September is scary. Because boy.
Hey, bro. Hey, boy, listen, we're here right now.
Here right now,
brother.
Right
now.
Boy, these niggas old. These niggas is old. Woo, these niggas old. Oh man. You know, Adele, never mind. I might kind of answer what I was gonna say. anyways about it. But
But
let's
now that hold on. Now that we there though, because Dale, you said something the other day, and I thought you were about to bring it up. So I'm gonna bring it up. You said you don't understand why Florida State didn't hire Deion Sanders.
Okay,
And I said to you, for the life of me, people say that. Nobody has given me a valid reason to why Florida State will hire Deion Sanders. Only thing I could think of why Florida State should have hired Deion Sanders was just from a recruiting standpoint only. Deion Sanders is in a less superior conference right now, getting his back blown out with no Vaseline on the Diddy yacht. What would he do at Florida State right now, bro?
First off, you need to correct that. Because if it's at a Diddy party, there's always Vaseline, brother.
Maybe all.
Baby oil. Now, secondly, I thought wasn't Norvell hired when Prime was
Jackson
his
State.
second season at Jackson State, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Going into his third when they went undefeated, but his second season was really good at Jackson State as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
oh man.
I just thought he did enough to where he could have been a viable candidate, and I thought he would have did a good job, especially with recruiting, especially in the state of Florida.
I mean, yeah, recruiting definitely. But I don't think he did enough on the collegiate level that indicated that. Oh yeah, he's ready for this.
Yeah.
Big time.
You know what I mean?
And I think you gotta look at it for real, Mike. To your point, respect to HBCUs. I'm always a big proponent for HBCUs, especially in the athletic space. Help us in Daytona, by the way, please. Help.
Please
help. Please help. That being said, I do think that the level that Jackson State is looked at, you got to really understand where Mike Norvell came from. He came from Memphis, and he had real success there. That's Conference USA ball, which is just a step down from where the ACC is as a whole currently.
Mm-hmm.
And I say as a whole because outside of the outliers, Clemson and Miami, really more so Clemson, Florida State. I can't really say Miami. We're having a year, but just of the last 10 to 20 years, Clemson and Florida State have been the litmus test of really competitive teams that get to your New Year's 6 games. Outside of that, the ACC has been pretty much just as good as Conference USA. I can't say the same thing for the SWAC. So when you look at it, I just think that they picked somebody that was available from a higher level. And shit, again, to y'all point, look, he's struggling in the Pac-12 last year, which is a conference outside of Utah that didn't really play no defense to Utah and Oregon, because Oregon had a decent defense too, that doesn't really play defense to stop a nosebleed, and he couldn't score points there. So, it's levels to it, bro. And I think had he took the USF job and got passed over, that's one thing.
Now we talking.
Yeah, but Jackson State just ain't looked at in the same way. And it just is what it is. So that's all it is.
It's a level of hierarchy, bro. I think that's more so what it is. It's a level of hierarchy. Like you go from not coaching at all or partway coaching high school football. Okay, then you go to the HBCU ranks. Nobody, and I think the only reason that we even give this a thought is because of who he is. But nobody's gonna go give a HBCU coach a P5 job after 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we only give it a thought or conversation because it's the Deion Sanders. And granted, you know what I'm saying, what he brings is great. You know what I mean? He brings the money, he brings the accolades, bring the TV, he brings the entertainment, this, that, and the third. But the product on the field has to match that. And I think the only thing that he can actually, I'm not down to him. I think the only thing that he would have brought to Florida State would have been better recruiting. I don't think he would have brought a better product on the field, or at least not yet.
Yeah, because you still have to look at his personnel was still like to me, that's why, like, honestly, if like realistically, if he really wants to succeed, he needs to get a second contract at Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
because
earn
it's
it.
there, but you need personnel, my nigga. You need personnel, bro.
Dion not gonna get that kind of job until he wins a conference.
Yeah,
He's just not. You
gotta
win the Big
show niggas
12, now
something.
we can talk. Yeah, he got a ways to go before that. Nardo, let's get to the heavyweight bout. Let's hopefully not. If not,
Nah, I ain't sleep.
let's get to the heavyweight bout.
What is this about? I never seen Diddy at a Miami game.
Let's get to the heavyweight bout, man. Georgia versus Bama. Dion should be focused on winning the bowl game this year and making the playoff as a low seed. Yeah, it's levels, bro. He got to step up. I'd even say put a New Year's Six bowl before you get to that playoffs thing.
None of that.
I'm going to call this game the Nard Bowl because while Nard is a Miami fan, if there's any two teams that he has raved about, it's been Bama and Georgia.
Oh my God.
Nard is officially a Miami Bulldog.
I swear to God, bro, it's not because of the winning. It's just how they play defense. That's it. It's
for sure.
I've always, you know what I'm saying, been a Nick Saban fan, period, point. He's my favorite coach of all time. But Kirby Smart obviously is from that tree. You know what I'm saying? He was his defensive coordinator. So I see a lot of that same stuff that is obviously running Georgia is the same stuff they're running Alabama. And to me, my favorite game of them two together, and really what really to me defined them as coaching together was that national championship against LSU where they never even crossed the 50-yard line. You know what I'm saying? Like to be able to do that in a national championship game against the best players in the country, to not allow them to even cross the 50 is incredible. You know what I'm saying? And I think that just truly defined who Nick Saban and Kirby Smart were as defensive minds and what they the expectations that they had based upon how they coach their players. And that's really what got me to loving that style of football so much. But anyway, to this current game, this is about to be a motherfucking I don't even know. Because listen, it can go one of two ways. All right. Georgia did not look good last week against the run. The problem with that is Alabama can run with their running backs, but their best player with the ball in his hands running the ball is their quarterback. And the problem with that is that motherfucker can also throw like shit. So Georgia's going to have a really tough time, and they're going to have to be honest in their defense, and they're going to have to stop the run first. All right, stop the run first. You don't allow big explosive plays, but if they're completing shit underneath dinking and dunking, getting down the field that way, you do that and force field goals. What you can't give up are big runs from their running backs because that's just going to open you up for play action, which is really can be a fucking option without it being an option as far as like not necessarily a triple option in the sense of how we think of it, but it can be an RPO that starts out as a possibility to be a run or a pass. Now it turns into Jalen Milroe pulling it because he sees something. You guys are either over pursuing the run or now you're scared of the explosive big plays and you're pulling everybody back. So Georgia's going to have to be really disciplined in what they do, keep their eyes on the football early in the game, stopping the run and stopping the big plays, and now limit a lot of what Jalen Milroe will be able to exploit, you know what I'm saying, with his legs. But that's easier said than fucking done. You know what I'm saying? And then offensively, they have just as much skill on the offensive side as Alabama does on the defensive side. But what people haven't expected, when I told people, you know what I'm saying, what I thought would happen, is that Alabama still plays fucking defense because it's not necessarily that Kalen DeBoer is just an offensive coach. Alabama is a defensive team. These aren't his guys yet. And the way that Nick Saban recruited is always defense first. So he has a defensive-minded team, and you have to be able to play to that in order to win with the team that you have if you're a great coach. And that's exactly what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So he has a good group of coaches around him, and it'll be up to Georgia to be able to actually execute offense, which they weren't able to do against Kentucky. Their offensive line looked terrible. They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't throw the ball. They couldn't do anything against Kentucky. So going up against Alabama, it's going to be a lot more of the same thing as far as big, athletic defensive linemen, not sloppy guys, linebackers that can move sideline to sideline, and DBs that can cover, but that can also blitz. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a great game. I'm interested to see what you guys think about it, who y'all think is going to win. I got Georgia in a close one. But, yeah, who y'all got?
I think, given everything that you said, I think I have Alabama winning this game. But the asterisk I'll put is this is going to be Georgia's only loss this year because they're still my pick to win the Natty.
Yeah,
I think this is Alabama's game to lose. Honestly, I think offensively, specifically, they're more talented. I think Williams is one of the best receivers in the nation, no question about it. I think Milrose, in a very similar way that we saw Jalen Hurts open up at Oklahoma, the reins have been taken off of Milroe to be able to really go out there and show what he can do. And that's no knock to Nick Saban. It's just Nick Saban had a certain approach offensively that he liked to do, and that's fine. But when you bring in a West Coast coach, you're going to get fast, high-octane West Coast offense no matter what your personnel is, as long as they can do it. And I think that Milroe now has gone from someone who was the quarterback at Alabama to a real legitimate threat of a Heisman candidate. And I think that this game is the center stage for that. Carson Beck is also going for that Heisman, but I think just individualism a lot of times is what wins that Heisman. And to me, this is where Milroe is going to show the stage, or going to show the world on that stage that he is that guy. And I think, again, the way that I saw them struggle to win against Kentucky, while it is a week-to-week thing, and it could have been what woken them up. Realistically, I think that Alabama is just too high of a high octane of a team on all three sides of the ball. That this is going to be Georgia's first regular season loss. And how many games now is it now? 51?
No, I was actually wrong. It is 42, I believe.
42. Okay, 42. Yeah, this is the streak ends here. The streak ends here. Give me Alabama 34 to Georgia's 27.
Okay, 34-27. Anybody else got feelings?
Give me Georgia in a tight one. Pause. Let's go with 24-21.
And yes, Marcel, as of right now, I think this is the preview for not just the SEC championship, but also the Natty.
Nah, because I don't think
I think that
they're gonna run up 3 times.
They're both gonna make the playoffs. I think that they play 3 times this year. I think they play each other in the SEC championship, and then they'll play again in the Natty. Because regardless, the field don't want to see either one of them.
I believe Georgia is going to sweep them. No.
Ooh.
Because they're going to meet Texas.
Okay.
At the SEC championship.
I'm not mad at that. Actually, you're right. Shit. Okay.
So Georgia gonna put them down. Georgia gonna put them down. This is a Ashton. I'm sorry, brother. Congratulations. It's your first loss. Congratulations. Jalen Milroe gonna have a spectacular game. He's gonna have a rushing and a passing touchdown. It's probably going to be a total of like 250 yards in passing and rushing. But still, the Georgia boys, they're gonna run them down slow. They're gonna run them down slow. They just too strong. They just too strong for Alabama right now. We got to see what this new dude Alabama look like next year, because this is the residue.
He said this is the residue.
This is the Keith. This is the residue right now. So we'll see. But yeah,
right. Mike,
I think Georgia.
I got Georgia, bro. They got to show me they can beat them.
Bama got to show you they can beat them. Okay.
Yeah, 17-23.
Ooh, okay. Am I the only person to pick Bama?
Yep.
I ain't mad at it though.
It's on me, Oos. Yeah. Okay. I might have been tripping because I forgot about Texas and the SEC. Now that's my fault. They won't play them 3 times, but I do have them playing.
Whoa! You're just automatically assuming Texas is gonna beat Bama.
That's what he did, brother.
I don't believe that.
I think we into a real well shit. If Texas beat Bama, I still think even with 2 losses, Bama gonna get 12.
I mean, they're they're back in the last 2 years. They're 1-1.
They are.
They're 1-1. Yeah, Texas
Georgia
won last year, Bama won the year before.
Because Georgia got Texas, Ole Miss, and Tennessee, and Ole Miss and Tennessee is back to back.
Oh yeah, no, Georgia's schedule's brutal.
Georgia's schedule's ridiculous. It lightens up at the end, but boy, that middle, woo-wee.
And Bama.
Let me get Bama.
You got Tennessee, Missouri back. Tennessee, Missouri, LSU.
Sheesh. Play Mercer, and then you play Oklahoma, and then Auburn. Oof.
And Auburn not gonna be fucking around with y'all.
Yeah, of course. That's always they try to make that the trap game.
Yeah.
In the words of Fat Joe, God bless. All right, let's get to the National Football League real quick. We got a lot of time on college, but that's okay. We'll get back to the news and the NFL next week. Y'all want to go straight to pick'ems? Y'all have something to talk about specifically with the NFL?
That Monday night football game, Falcons.
Hey. Fucks. That Sunday night football game, yeah, brother. That's what blew my parlay, Nard. You got me, motherfuckers.
Give the ball. Like, how do you like? I need you to explain to me how come Bijan is not getting the ball. And he's not getting the ball at the right places, and it's all like off gap, some sweeper shit. Nah, bro. We need to go right up in there. Power eye. We need to figure something out.
Yeah, so if you look at like you just alluded to, their offensive line is more built for stretch plays, and they feel like that's the best way to get Bijan Robinson into the open field. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, power and lead type of plays where you're, double teaming defensive tackles and stuff like that. They don't feel like they're suited to do that. They'd rather try to reach you, get to the outside fast, and get him one-on-one against the DB to where he can either use power, run him over, or give him a move instead of him running head up against the defensive tackles. They like to do that in a lot of screens. They like to get him the ball in open field, and it's hard to do that if you don't have a dominant offensive line to do that in between the tackles. So that's really why damn near every play they ran was outside zone. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That's a personnel thing as far as, you know what I'm saying, them being able to consistently run the ball between the tackles. That's more personnel than play coaching. Coaches ain't calling shit just because they like, I just like outside zone, unless they're a bum ass coach.
And also, they got Kirk Cousins looking crazy.
The more so than that is, why don't they get the ball down the field enough?
Yeah, they got Kirk Cousins looking crazy right now.
Exactly.
That's insane. They got Kirk Cousins look like a bum.
Yeah, man. That shit is
Somebody
ridiculous.
did this.
I mean, he's only 2 drinks shy of a bum, but
Oh, whoa. We do not slander.
Kirk Cousins is good for 275. He might not win, but he
good.
gonna give you 200.
275,
Cousins,
2 tuds.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins is.
If you win, that's up to you, Playboy.
He's a salad with iceberg lettuce. You feel like you doing something, but it's just empty calories.
Yeah.
But it's okay because you could be eating grease. All right.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's get to it. Oh, and by the way, Nard, is Jaden Daniels a dude? Is he a dude?
Nigga, I think we can all answer that.
Is he a dude?
His mom's is a piece.
Shout out to Mama Love.
Come on, man.
Shout out to Mama Love.
I mean, she is, but still, man, you ain't gotta say that, brother. Come on, man. You gotta say Mama's at least, she's attractive, but you ain't gotta say she's a piece. Come on, brother. Come on. You gotta do better than that.
Mom's piece. All right, let's get to it. Pick'ems, y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Again, to our listeners, we'll have a more in-depth NFL show next week. But hey man, sometimes it happens in the world. College football is very polarizing. All right, New England at New York. You know, I gotta admit, man, this Malik Neighbors guy.
No, he's a dog.
He's a dog. But coming off the short week, I like New England's discipline to be better prepared for this game. So I'm gonna go New England.
Oh, whoa. I'm bugging. It's fucking.
Oh, okay.
I say, bro, they played the Jets, bro.
My bad. Oh, shoot.
That's all on me. I don't know why. I don't know why ESPN went right to
good.
Turn week.
Sorry about that. Y'all play again. Whew.
Yeah, they got us.
Listen, man. Come on, Dallas. Y'all got to do something at this point.
We're fucked.
Hey, relax, brother. Easy money here.
I got Dallas. Dallas versus the Giants. I got Dallas.
Ooh, we gonna do this for Taylor Rooks. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell.
Does anybody have New York?
No.
For the love of the city, why not?
That making it 13 straight against them boys, man.
Jesus. What's the next game?
Yeah. My fucking chest hurt. All right, so we're gonna start off at the beginning of the witching hour. New Orleans at Atlanta, in Atlanta, mind you. That good old rivalry. New Orleans, they've been balling, they've been putting points up on the board too.
Hey.
Down last week though.
Yeah.
I'm
going New Orleans. I'm going New Orleans in this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the Saints.
Yep.
Okay. We got Los Angeles. They pulled one out.
Versus the Gag City Bears.
Yes. The Gag City Bears.
You said who? The Chargers. Yeah, the Chargers. That's the Chargers.
Gag City.
I'm going. Actually, I'm going to go to Bears. I think.
Derwin James in the backfield this weekend.
You said no Derwin James in the backfield?
In the secondary, yeah.
And on top of that, I think they're about to be missing. Why am I not thinking of Justin Herbert? Yeah, I think Herbert going to be out.
Maybe more so. Maybe. Okay.
Yeah. I'm rocking with the Bears.
Okay.
I'm going with the Bears.
Okay.
Joey Bosa.
Minnesota. And Joey Bosa too, ain't
he?
Yeah.
Minnesota at Green
Bay. Minnesota been doing their thing, yo.
Oh, what is going on? Hold on.
What's up?
The Bears are playing the Rams.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we was talking about the Chargers. My fault.
Man,
No.
Nigga said the Chargers.
Hold on.
Nah, brother, it's
Okay,
right here,
it's
brother.
the Rams. Yeah, I got it pulled up on the full screen now. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, this nigga, yo, Earl got a contact, yo. I
Yeah.
apologize.
All right.
Yeah, I'm still going the Bears in this one though.
You
Still
crazy?
going to I feel comfortable. Well, shit, y'all missing damn near everybody on your damn
I don't
team.
care. We were just missing everybody, and we beat the motherfucking 49ers.
Shit, they missing everybody too.
Hey man, listen. If the
should've
Bears
called.
don't win this as a team, y'all gotta, as an organization, they gotta figure something out.
They gotta fire LaFleur if they
You
don't
should have
win
called that shit the APB Bowl last week.
LaFleur.
this.
You mean Eberflus, brother?
Eberflus, LaFleur, whomever.
Yeah.
Minnesota at Green Bay.
Los Angeles though. Los Angeles gonna beat the
Bears.
Since
Okay.
y'all didn't ask.
Should speak up, man.
I think they since y'all ain't asked me.
Speak up.
All right, well,
Minnesota at Green Bay.
This one you gonna go first, then. You gonna go first,
Right? Who do you got? Zendale,
brother.
Let me get Minnie.
Brother.
Minnie? I'm not mad at it. Yeah, give me Darnold and them boys, man. They looked impressive. Give me Darnold and them boys.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. Malik Willis, if he's starting against that what's the Dolphins' old coach name?
Oh, Brian Flores.
Yeah. Malik Willis is playing against Flores' defense.
Cool.
Good luck. Give me Minnesota.
Yeah, bro. All right, Pittsburgh at Indy.
Give me Pitt.
Me Pitt in this one.
That curtain.
And I got to tell you. All right. You know how y'all felt when we went 11-0?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of feeling that way about Pittsburgh. Like, we just don't have our number one scorer is our kicker.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Justin Fields is better than y'all think.
Oh, no. I like
well, he's doing well.
I'm a Justin Fields
taking
guy.
care of the ball. Just the Knicks can't get in the end zone.
You gotta look. You can look up my tweets from last year, brother. I said I wanted Justin Fields. Hell, 2 years ago.
Hey,
we'll take
Earl. Listen.
Hey man, listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, we'll work.
Really good one next week.
Gonna be a good one.
Get past Dallas.
Get past Dallas, man. The Lord is on our side. Amen. Amen.
Shout out to Glorilla.
Amen. Glory, hallelujah.
You know
all right, let's continue with it. We're at Pittsburgh versus Indy. Give me Pitt on that one. Dale, who you got?
Give me Pitt.
Nard.
Best defense in the league.
For
Pitt
sure.
At Indy.
I'll speak for him.
All right, that's Nard. He gonna say Indy.
Anthony Richardson, some trash, bro.
Damn.
I don't want to say trash yet.
Not the athletic quarterback. Oh no.
But he is a Florida Gator.
Oh
so.
no.
Denver at New York. Woo! Give me the Jets.
Give me the Jets. That Denver shit was fluke last week.
It was.
That was just.
It was.
Happened circumstances.
Hey man, my guy Ryan Davis holding it down out there. Let's go.
Yeah, showing up, man. Shout out to RD. All right, Philly's traveling to Tampa. Now, listen, this game is of course contingent if the game is actually played because of the hurricane. So we'll see what happens.
So, what do you think they'll do? Play it on Tuesday or some shit?
Yeah,
I don't know. Probably play it on Tuesday, or they'll do a doubleheader Monday night.
Probably do Monday.
Yeah.
Shit, we already got a doubleheader Monday night.
Or a triple header. They'll probably do that. Remember when we had it before and they played like a 4:00 game, a 7 and then an 8 or some shit or whatever it was.
Yeah.
They're gonna put a game on. It is what it is.
I gotta be honest with you, man. I got Tampa beating Shamar Hurts in Philadelphia.
Not my boy Shamar.
Yeah,
Shamar Hurts, man.
Shamar Hurts is crazy.
Lost last week.
Shamar Hurts, man. Listen, bro.
Actually, I agree with you though.
Yeah, I think Tampa getting their get back next week.
Tampa's a pretty good squad. I mean,
they
shouldn't have lost to raggedy ass Denver, but you know.
Yeah. Any given Sunday. Cincinnati at Carolina. Cincinnati got going 0-4, bro. It ain't happening. The buck stops here.
Carolina's trash. Adam Thielen is hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Cincy. They gonna
not Shamar. Not my boy Shamar.
Look at Jalen Hurts. Look at Jalen Hurts.
Not Shamar.
Look at Jalen Hurts.
Not Shamar Hurts. Oh no.
Look at Jalen Hurts.
Boy.
Hey,
Oh,
man. Hey, get the other video, man. He doing a hip joint, man.
I got you. We're gonna get back to that.
When they put Nelly's EI over it, bro, with the underlip.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh man.
Hey, that was nasty work right there for real.
Man. Let me see. We got Houston hosting Jacksonville. I got them stomping a mud hole in them. 0-4 for Jacksonville. Yeah, man. Hey, what's the ticket prices of $50 to go see Jacksonville get their ass whipped? Shoot, this one even worse. Tickets are $19 if y'all want to go see Washington play Arizona.
Yeah.
There's not that many 4:00 games.
No, it's only 4. It usually is only 4, isn't there?
No,
or no,
1 o'clocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a double header on Monday night as well, I believe. So that takes 1 away. I believe we do.
It ain't that many 1 o'clock games because all the home teams are on the West Coast.
Got it.
Well, hey, 4 of them right there.
Mandem Harrison, give that man the ball. Give him the ball.
Yeah. Hey, look, holla at him. New England playing at San Fran.
Brock. I got faith in Brock.
Yeah, I'm gonna go San Fran still.
Yeah, but I know why you were hesitant, and I kind of feel the same way because they're down right now, so they could. I don't want to be the idiot that chose New England to beat San Fran. So yeah, go ahead.
I think Brock is enough of a man in a NFL quarterback to be able to win against New England with Deebo Samuels. I mean, I think he'll be just fine. I hope so. But
Deebo's out.
Who else is out?
Everyone.
Kittle.
Yes. Kittle's out.
McCaffrey's
out.
Oh yeah. McCaffrey
what's
out.
his name is out. Brandon Ayuk is out.
No,
he got Jordan Mason.
Oh, Ayuk is back.
Ayuk the only one that's working. That's playing.
You got Ayuk.
He got
and
Mason.
He got Jordan Mason.
He had to get out the mud.
Jawan Jennings went crazy last week.
Give me San Fran. It's gonna be a close one though.
Jawan Jennings with like 10 for 130 in the tub.
No.
Somebody got to step up. Somebody just got to step up.
Cleveland at Vegas.
Ugh.
Oh man.
Humbug.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. Nasty man, them get it together this week.
Yeah, man. I think Freaky Sean might
against raggedy ass Vegas.
Yeah, man. Freaky Sean, man. They gonna hold it down.
Freaky Deshaun Combs.
Yeah, man. Bad boy for life.
I have no trust in them. Give me Vegas. Even though I don't have any trust in Vegas, because they shouldn't. No way in hell they should have lost to Carolina.
Listen, man. Antonio Pierce, he got parlays. He tried to get some money out of this. Mm-hmm. I think the Raiders is due for a good win. I see the Raiders getting double-digit win. I see what's my man Adams?
Devontae Adams. You got them winning 10 games.
No.
Oh, a double-digit win against Cleveland. Okay.
Yes. Okay. And Devontae Adams have a big game. I think this is where they figure it out.
I think this is when Cleveland's defense figures it out.
Mm-hmm. And they've been down a few players. Yeah,
got Miles.
They've been down
Oh
a few
no,
players.
Miles is on the loose.
Miles, Zadarius Smith, Grant Delpit.
He's like a Jacob for two, but he's black.
Ward.
Yeah. Kansas City at Los Angeles. Again, all the things I was saying about the Chargers playing the Bears, I'm gonna apply it here. Kansas City.
Hey, yo, I may go to this game right here.
What?
Buffalo at Baltimore.
Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah, hey, you should. That's gonna be a hell. Hey, that might. Well, no, it ain't. But the one MVP is in the room and shit. Maybe this year's MVP
and
is
the MVP front runner right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Demar though. Demar Hamlin.
I'm going to pick Baltimore in this. This is their first loss.
Oh, hey, bro, Demar Hamlin, bro.
He is an all-pro as of today.
Yeah.
He is an all-pro as of today.
Yeah, he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing.
Hey,
my boy. My boy.
Come on,
man. My boy, Demar. He came back. Hey, yo. I was watching Benzino on Drink Champs, and then he just randomly was talking about Demar Hamlin. The dude almost died. He talks about daughter. He's a good man.
Jalen Hurts, aka Soul Train Cynical Wallace. Yo, Nelson, bro. Come on, dog.
Oh,
man. Hey, Nelson, I feel like you're borderline racist, my guy.
No, but Cynical Wallace is a good pull, man. You gotta give
Cynical Wallace is crazy. When happy ending, bro.
Cynical Wallace is crazy.
Yo, happy ending, Brock Hubbard. Yo, Nelson, bro, you shoot from the hip, boy. Here you go. Hey, that's Jalen Hurts on 3rd and 2.
Move over, Saquon. It's time for the touch push. It's time. That's his girl behind him. Black Queen.
Oh, man. If I see this nigga do this shit on the fucking Jalen Hurts, they do the touch push.
We're going crazy.
Oh, man. All right.
You beat the Metropolitans today.
Y'all did beat the Metropolitans today. Oh, man.
I mean, nothing. It could be bad, man. You could be a Guatemala rooting for Yankees. So, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got a double header on Monday night. I didn't know this was guest from the stands is guessing from Nightcap.
I know you're not Guatemala.
Tennessee at Miami. I would go to this game, but it's going to cost you more in gas than it is to get in the stadium.
For sure.
But if tickets end up like $10.
That bid too say 25.
But they are 25.
25. I'm waiting.
Now, is Black and Mild going to play quarterback?
Is who?
Black and Mild.
Well, here's the thing.
No, he ain't coming back till week 8.
Yeah, no. He ain't gonna be there till week. But
his brain's still seeing static, so it ain't, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. How the hell they sign somebody that can't even play?
I don't know.
That's
he ain't the Dolphins ain't the first people to do it, and ain't gonna be the last.
Yeah. I don't understand why they don't go get Tannehill.
Niggas better figure something out.
Yeah.
They better go get it. They better go get a gun and go back up the block. Figure it out.
They need to do is show Tua Tagovailoa need to do nothing this whole off time that he had except play kickball and just slide to home so he can learn how to slide. I want him sliding to every base on a kickball field.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you run,
slide.
Just slide. Just slide. Oh man. Give me Miami in this one. Give me Miami.
As long as Will Levis is the quarterback at Tennessee, I would never choose him to win.
Hey, what did we say last year? Will Levis is Kia and Hyundai.
Can I say something about this Tennessee Miami game? If
Uh-huh.
you was in the middle of Magic City Mondays, you wouldn't see it. Two asses going back and forth like this. Okay, this game is butt versus
This is
ass.
the ass
Okay.
bowl. This is as bad as all them
Man.
Thursday night Amazon games they
Hey,
gave us.
But give me Miami just off the strength that they
Give
home.
me Miami.
the
And then
PlayStation.
we got yeah. That PlayStation is beeping on Monday.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's home ass versus road rat. Now
But if
I would say
y'all do see me at this Miami game next week, mind your business. All right.
he got in free.
Oh, I got free. They paid me to be there. Like how they paid me, how they used to pay people to go into the crowd and make
I ain't gonna lie
studio
to
audience
Seattle.
noise.
That Seattle Detroit game don't look too bad though.
Hey man,
Who you got there?
who you got? Tennessee, Detroit, or Seattle? This is not going to be bad.
Yeah. Give me Detroit because they home. Basically.
Tennessee, Miami might be the first game that both teams lose. No bullshit.
It might end up in a tie. That is a loss.
Man. Nah, Tennessee, Miami is like that game. You know how you turn a game on, but you don't press start yet, and you just let it play, and it play a demo.
Yeah. Let that run.
That shit just run.
All right. We'll take you for a ride. Yeah, go
Tennessee,
ahead.
Miami, aka the Cherokee Bowl.
Wow.
That's a lot of ass.
That's the Battle of Diaz. Believe that.
That's when niggas first figured out the baby oil trick. That was the origin.
All right, man. No, go Detroit, Seattle, man. Where we at? Dog?
Detroit, man.
Give me Detroit. This is a really good game. A salute to Seattle, man.
Still on the and defensive
Detroit.
player of the year wave.
You said who? Aiden Hudson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got him, TJ Watt, and
Detroit schedule coming up.
Aiden Hudson, TJ Watt, and
Seattle, Dallas, Minnesota.
Just them two, right?
Green Bay, Houston. Oof.
Yeah, they got a rough one.
They got a hell of a schedule.
They play the AFC South and they play the
Jacksonville
NFC North, I guess, to finish out. Yeah.
I mean, Jacksonville, that's a free game.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Jacksonville.
But they got three.
Jacksonville can't get right, bro.
They got Jacksonville, Indianapolis, Chicago.
Yeah, that's three gimmies. That's a schedule.
It's paying $136 to go to see the Jags.
It's just nasty. By the time we get there, it's probably gonna be $36.
It should be $6.
Oh man!
Like if I got to pay more than a Burger King meal to get up to see the Jacksonville Jaguars, I don't need to be there.
Yeah, no bullshit. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, if I can't get in this game for less than $15, I ain't going.
And I want that $15 to be between you and Taylor.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I might take him to his first game.
No, that shit got to come with nachos and a drink too.
It has to, bro.
Exactly.
Like, that shit got to come with
a good drink too. Don't try me with no bullshit. I want a good lemonade or something.
No, I want that bruise room that they got on the second on the you know that bruise room, Mike. Once I need that bruise room. I need an 8-piece with fries in that stadium.
Fresh.
Yeah, facts. And a parking voucher. You damn right now. So I ain't parking in nobody's house. I want a parking voucher.
Or that funky Walmart across the street either.
Yeah. I ain't walking all the way to that damn Walmart. Fuck that. Right. Time is money.
Hey, how far the Walmart is from the stadium? I forgot.
Too far for this game.
No, it's literally right across the street.
It is, but it's too far for this game. Shoot. But all right, man. Shoot. I think we got everything we need to. Again, y'all, we'll get more in depth because I really want to have a conversation about quarterback play and much other stuff in the NBA, man, or in the NFL. But before we get out of here, the New York Liberty, as of tonight, are the first team to advance into the second round of the WNBA playoffs. They wrapped up playing the Atlanta Dream, and actually the Las Vegas Aces also just wrapped up they'll be playing the New York Liberty in this round. Ooh. Woo! Liberty Aces semifinals.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's time to lock in.
Yeah, it is time to lock in. Yeah, I think because Nelson went to what, game one? Was it?
The game
Yeah,
one.
yeah. He went to he went to game one of Aces and Dream. Yep. Shoot. But we'll see what happens. I mean,
Ain't nothing to
this is
see here. You know what time it is.
this
Aces
this has
gonna win
been
it
the
all.
rubber. It's been the rubber match for the last 3 years, ever since Brianna, or 2 years since Brianna Stewart went to New York. So
You know what time
we'll
it
see.
is.
The title, regardless, the title runs through either one of these teams. I'm rooting for the Aces, but I mean bipartisan for the show. You know,
Fuck that.
that's what it is.
Aja Wilson, excuse me, Aja
Who?
Wilson. Excuse
Nigga
me,
called her
Aja Wilson. I don't know. My brain just wants me to say Aja, but Aja. But anyways, Aja Wilson is having the best season ever.
She's having the best
Period.
season.
Bar
Yeah, no.
none.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unanimous MVP.
Best
Oh yeah,
season-
and congratulations to the unanimous MVP as well as the unanimous Rookie of the Year, Caitlin Clark.
When she gonna win? Did they announce defensive player yet?
No, but I'm
No,
pretty sure.
Wilson.
Yeah, she got it too.
Yeah, she got that too.
Greatest season in WNBA history.
Now, if she cleans up this year, because she got the scoring title as well. Yeah, she got the scoring title this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she broke the amount of points that you can have in
If she cleans up
points
with, I just want to name this all, a gold medal, you're coming in as the defending world champ and the reigning MVP. No. Yeah, she was MVP last year.
No, she wasn't.
No. B. Stu was MVP last year.
She was Finals MVP.
Finals MVP, reigning champ, gold medal, scoring title, DPOY, league MVP, and let's say they win Finals MVP and champion again. It's the greatest season in the history of basketball. Honestly, you can argue that. You can argue that's the greatest season in the history of basketball. Like, period.
You might.
You can argue right. That's the greatest season in the history of basketball.
Yeah, because she's going to sweep every award.
Yeah.
And win the chip. Come on. Can't you do better than that?
That's the greatest season in the history of basketball.
And she in the league in blocks too?
We've only seen that done from Bron, Jordan.
Can you go up real quick? Because I think she's leading the league in blocks as well, right? See? 2.6.
Yeah, leading blocks.
Like that.
She was second in rebounding, was she?
How you 6'9" and only got 1.5 blocks?
Second in rebounding.
Tighten up.
Leading the league in scoring, blocks.
And Asia Reese leading the league in rebounding as a rookie.
My soul to make me whole. Sorry.
Hey, fuck that. We talking about it. It'd be so she'll miss three layups, get the rebounds, and then make the fourth one, and then do the too small sign.
Oh,
hey. It don't matter how you do it. It matters that you get it.
Yes, Brianna Stewart is at 8.5.
Didn't say nothing when Russell Westbrook was taking them rebounds from Steven Adams, but he had already boxed out.
Okay, hold on. There's a difference. Hold on.
Well, he hustled, bro.
There's a huge difference in snatching a rebound because you just playing out of your world athletically, then missing rebounds or missing shots to get your rebound and numbers up. Total different game.
That sounds like hate.
That's not hate. That's a fact. Now, if you're going up to the close, come on now. She plays 15 foot in. You're going up to the goal, missing 3 times in a row, getting those rebounds counted. Come on, man. Come on, Dale. Come on.
Listen, man. You right, but still.
Brianna Stewart, 8.5 rebounds.
B. Stewie, 8.5. Okay.
Aaliyah Boston, 8.9. Jonquel Jones, 9.
Damn, they
Rika
both.
Hambry, 9.2. So you're not gonna tell me. I know what my eyes see. This is somewhere in here.
It is. Go down lower, brother. Go down low.
And I just want to tell you, you know,
Joanna Bonner.
listen, as a rookie, she's already cheating the system. That shows me she's a genius.
I have no problem.
Water. Oh shit.
I got no problem with it. I mean, listen. No, that's sexist. I ain't gonna say that. But
Shame.
Hello Kitty, Andre
Oh,
Drummond
come on,
don't bother me. Okay?
Yeah.
Hello Kitty, Andre Drummond don't bother me.
You called her Hello Kitty Andre Drummond. That
Would you
is
rather I
insane.
just called her Hello Kitty Roy Hibbert?
I would say Dwight Howard actually.
No,
No,
Dwight was.
Oh,
I
he
wouldn't.
ain't
I
that
wouldn't
good
even.
defensively.
I wouldn't even say. I wouldn't even say Roy Hibbert. Roy Hibbert had an offensive game.
No, he didn't.
Okay,
No,
I can't let you to get that lie off. Come on now.
bro.
no,
I'm not comparing her to Roy Hibbert, bro. Andre Drummond was the best comparison.
Yeah.
That was all right, but you know.
That is who she is. And look, you're gonna get paid a long time in this league, but no, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, I really do hope she get in the lab with Lisa Leslie or summer.
I hope so bad, bro. I hope Lisa and Candace Parker and a few other. I hope, especially with her being in Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
I hope that she absolutely gets in the lab this season because
Man, I don't know,
we
man.
spent all that
And
time
he got the
while
touch
we were
or the size that
Olympics.
And
Candace
Parker
or
got them
Lisa had.
Kenny Smiths going on, boy.
She got a what now?
She got them Kenny Smiths going on.
Meaning,
Them goddamn legs, man. Them damn knees.
yeah. Because she was supposed to play this year, and
No. Her body said
no,
no.
She signed she signed a 2-year deal.
No, I know she did, but her body said no, player.
No,
Go ahead, sit
no,
that down, baby.
It was over. That shit was done.
It's over.
Yeah.
What she played? She played what since 06? 17
Yes,
years.
Nelson. I'm not, but yes. Oh well. Shit. All right.
This
I'm
is
I'm a harsh critic. Okay. I'm
Tell her,
sorry.
Nelson.
All that
I am not talking about a woman. I am critiquing an athlete.
Basketball player. That's what I'm critiquing. I don't give a dog. I don't care how she pees. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm talking about the game of basketball. I am just as critical on players in the NBA. You either deal with it or tune into something else. I'm sick of this caddying and coddling. We gonna either talk like hoopers or we not. And if we not, that's fine. But then don't talk to me about equal this and all that other kind of stuff. If we talk about hoopers, I ain't slandering nothing about her. I think she's a wonderful girl from what I see. I just would have liked to have seen all this time, everybody off of the Olympic break. I should have never seen Angel Reese. Never. I should have not seen her one time. No, you can't go enjoy Summer League. No. And you hanging out with, I ain't gonna put that girl down, but you hanging out with a Fashion Nova model. And you supposed to be in the lab. Stop it.
How is she supposed to be in the lab? It's the season just ended.
No. I'm talking about during the Olympic break. She should have been in the lab.
You're hanging out with Kyle Kuzma.
She led the league in rebounds.
Hanging out with the female equivalent of Kyle Kuzma.
Zendel. She led the league in cherry picking rebounds. Anybody that watched some games know damn well those were not.
I agree with you, but so what? She led the league in rebounds.
Or they'd be down 20. And then the last 30 seconds, they playing hard to get her the last 2 points so she can get a double-double.
Yes. Like, stop, bro. This is cherry picking at its finest.
Hey, but shout out to we love you, girl.
You do. I'm just a harsh critic. I want better. I think in college you were the best defender, and I think that you were worthy of being a lottery pick. I ain't taking nothing else. But I'm just being honest here. I've held this in all season. So if I sound like I'm getting it off, I'm getting it off. But I don't care. It is.
Hold on, brother.
I'm just saying, man. I've held this in all season and been timid about it. But I'm just being honest. That was bad basketball. Very bad basketball.
My girl said enough.
No, I have it. I'm sorry, but for me, I have a standard. When you pop, 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 I got a standard.
Come up.
They coming to see me. What are we coming to see? That's no different than Jameis Winston saying, "Oh yeah, I'm him," and you throwing 50 damn intercept or 30, whatever you threw, 30 interceptions to go with 30 touchdowns. That don't mean nothing to me.
Hey man, you heard what
you know what that tells me? You did nothing all season. You threw 30 touchdowns and 30 picks. You did nothing. That's what you did. You did nothing. Because for every time you scored, you cost your team the ball. You did nothing. A goose egg. That's what you did. For 16 games. You did nothing. And if you out here at how tall is she? 6'8"? 6'7", 6'8"?
6'4".
You 6'3".
She's 6'3".
Angel reaching no damn 6'3". Stop it.
She is 6'3".
Okay, she's 6. She's 6. Let's say she's 6'3". I don't believe it, but let's say she's 6'3".
She listed that since you talking all the heavy.
I'm about to tell you right now.
Increase is
6'3".
6'3". Okay, you are 6'3". You playing?
Oh no! We ain't gonna speed past that like Zendel wasn't right, and you gonna recognize. Telling
okay,
him
I'm
like
sorry,
he's crazy. He don't know what the hell he's talking
about. Okay, my bad. She's 6'3". All right. You are 6'3". You average 13.6 points, 13.1 boards, 1.9 assists, and 1.3 steals. Can we get down to matter of fact? Let's go to Basketball Reference because I want to see what this shooting percentage was. Because you're a big, okay?
It's probably gonna be 40-something.
Oh, I know what it's gonna be, but we finna look at it together.
39. Field goal percentage was 39%.
39%.
All right, never mind.
I don't want to hear it.
You got it. 39%.
Oh man!
I thought that shit was gonna say like 45, 39.
No, 39. Stop it.
All right, you got it.
That being said, the WNBA is in the midst of the playoffs, and I can't wait to see what happens. Also, look out for Minnesota, man. We talking all this aces and Liberty talk, and Minnesota gonna sneak in the back door. Minnesota's very, very, very tough. No, they're a very tough team.
Respectfully, they're not.
We'll see. But hey, man, appreciate y'all following through this week. As always, y'all know where to see us. Next time y'all will hear from us, obviously, will be we'll be in the Discord on Saturday and Sundays talking football, man. Is there a fight this weekend, Winston?
That I know of, no, sir. None. Maybe some cage pistol cuffs, but nothing too crazy.
Nothing crazy. All right, word. Well, shoot, man. Y'all know where y'all can find us. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Link in the bio. Appreciate y'all. Till next week, we out. Shamar Hurts, take us out, baby. Yeah, my dog getting it in. Look at y'all quarterback. Uh-oh.
Hey,
look at y'all starting quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles.
This nigga doing the Cabbage Patch and all. Get the fuck out of here.
We out.
Peace.